All right, Roger, how long have you been under care now with Dr. Chauvin?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Mm-hmm.
And when you came in, you could barely transfer out of your wheelchair to...
Exactly.
Yeah, you needed help for everything.
I needed assistance
Yeah.
for so much. But now,
Look at you now.
I'm doing it.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're doing awesome.
Thank you.
How many years did you stay that way?
I was like this over 21 years. Over 21 years before my first visit.
And I know you know this, Roger, but most people don't know that after 6 months they consider that maximum recovery from nerve damage. And 21 years after, you're recovering.
I saw improvement the very first visit.
That's right.
So I decided to keep coming.
And who do I tell you all the time to give praise to?
God, of course.
Exactly.
Now we know why God's first words were, "Let there be light."
That's right.
That's right.
It makes perfect sense.
Now, you know, Roger, you of all the people I've spoken to have a deeper understanding of what this work does, obviously, because you've benefited so much.
But I've had a lot of time by myself to think.
Right.
Over 2 decades, that's a long time to think. Sooner or later, you come up with the right answer, I would think.
Well, good work, man. You're doing great work here. I'm so proud of you.
Slow but sure, aren't you?
Exactly.
That's right.
Okay, pull your knees up. Let's go backwards.
Had you had any improvement in those 20 years, Roger?
None.
And you've done everything, I'm sure.
I tried like 5 different physical therapy places, and I plateaued in the first week with all of them. But I kept going, hoping something would change.
Right.
But I learned that it didn't change because it couldn't change.
And you're stepping so much better than last time I saw you. You're doing
lot
heel
better.
to toe on both sides. You're able to hold your feet up really well. That means your abdominal muscles are
He's even better looking
engaged.
than he was last time.
Even better looking.
I did a neurological facelift on him.
I didn't know about that.
So
I
you-
know. I don't tell you everything I do.
So you do once a week?
Once a week, 1 hour a week.
Excellent.
And look at the progress.
Incredible.
It is.
Incredible.
It is incredible.
So are you able to get around your house by yourself now at all? Do you still need help?
And the chair,
Yeah?
that's it.
How about transferring to the bed or the
I'll
restroom?
do all that myself.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How soon along were you before that happened for you? Was it right away? A month, 2 months, a year?
It got better right away.
Excellent.
Because almost the first treatment, I was improving. It sounded too good to be true, so I wanted to come find out myself.
Did the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to anybody who's dealing with spinal cord injury, brain injury, anybody struggling with the same struggles you had? What would you want to tell them?
I was say, go. You won't regret finding out what quantum neurology is all about. You can't go wrong. No way.
We only go right with quantum
You know what
neurology.
I always tell you? You can't lose with the stuff I use.
That's right.
I
You can't
said,
lose with the stuff I
I
use.
said from the very beginning, this is going to have an impact on mankind. It's that effective.
That's right. You're our poster man for quantum neurology.
Anybody with a central nervous system can benefit from this.
Put your left
That's
leg out
right.
further than your right one.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You have a deeper understanding of just that simple concept you said. It's very true, and people just need to know that.
It's so basic.
It's so basic, and we're strengthening the nervous system so that we can recover these functions that were lost for 21 years. And you're able to,
It makes perfect sense because everything in your body
yeah.
has a nerve going to it.
Now, before we go on this one, could you take both your hands off of there for me?
Sure.
And could you wiggle your fingers for me? Could you make a fist and open your hands? Okay, because when I first met you, that was your second session, you couldn't even move your fingers.
I couldn't move them about like that.
Yeah. And
No.
and your speech was barely there when I
Right.
first met you. And now you're speaking, you're exercising at the same time, you're having a conversation. That's big. It's a lot of stuff going on.
I didn't know about it at first,
Yeah.
but it makes a lot of sense because every time I want to say something, I would have to stop what I was doing.
Right.
Now, I can do two things at once.
There you go.
Tell George about the time you got discouraged and I had to read you a poem.
Oh yeah, but he thought I was getting discouraged, so he read me a poem about this telling a race. He kept falling down, but he'd get back up and keep going.
That's right.
And I said, I'm no quitter.
That's right.
You've never been a quitter, right?
I never.
You know, I agree with you 100% because most people would have given up the first year after
No.
an injury being in a wheelchair, even a few months.
That's in my blood.
That's right. It's a high five for that
All
one, man.
right.
20 years looking for the answer, and you found it for yourself. I'm so proud of you.
We're really proud of you, right? We're really proud
Oh,
of you.
yeah.
Wait. I'm going to give y'all something to really be proud of.
I believe that.
I do too.
I
Me
believe
too. At first, I was a bit skeptical for a while, but then I saw the whole picture, what was going on here.
I love it.
that. Thank you, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you keep going.
Okay, go.